Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another glorious episode of Jedi Talk. I'm your host, Brad Hughes.
Oh, hold on.
And there's my song. And the full council is here to talk some Star Wars stuff. We're going to, don't know already, we're going to talk some Star Wars Celebration speculation. My favorite thing to talk about in all of Star Wars, because Celebration's coming up. We're going to be doing a recap of Bad Batch Season 2 finale. And that's kind of it. There's not a lot to talk about this week, which is kind of good because they're saving it all for Celebration. But to my right, before we even introduce the full council, before we even introduce the full council, if you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you hit like and subscribe to the channel as well, and also leave a review wherever you listen to the podcast. Now, to my right, the man, the myth, the legend, Evan T. Boucher. Evan, what is going on?
Hello there, and good journey. That was like one of the first or only times I've ever heard you say like and subscribe. I'm not a fan.
Absolutely,
that's
obliterate
that's
that
not how
like
we do
button
things. It's
and
weird.
Face fuck that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications with your taint. And
all of the above.
And to Evan's right, we have the king of ginger snaps himself, Tom Oakry.
By the right of the council, by the will of the Force. By this time, the time this episode's out, we'll have had our fourth single from
Oh yeah, that's
72
tomorrow.
seasons. We get that tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And if Metallica, every day this week, they've teased a part of this song at like 7 a.m. our time, which they never do. They're always on California time.
Are they here?
No, they're not. I just think they're doing this because, Eastern normally rules the roost
Yeah.
when it comes to the album releases, but when Metallica makes announcements, it's always West Coast time.
Weird.
We would get it at 1 o'clock our time. So
That sucks.
hopefully they drop the title track tomorrow morning. So
This is my favorite of the songs that they've dropped.
oh
so far.
man,
Even just
we've only heard
the
20
guitar riff
seconds,
is
and I'm
so
like,
sick.
Christ, this is hair standing.
It almost looks like it could be like an instrumental.
Oh, it's not.
It's not. They've said it's not.
No, the clip today there were
There were words.
yeah, and
Well, I'm fucking
it
stupid.
makes it better. Every time I'm like,
Really?
ah!
Sweet. I can't wait to hear
Yeah.
it. I didn't-
7
I didn't
a.m.
see
is
that
pretty
yet.
eventful for Tom. He's got to get his boarding groups. He's got to get Metallica.
You
needs sleep?
ain't lying, man.
No, who
He's got
needs
to
sleep?
take his finger out of his ace.
Yeah,
It's true.
Just one?
That's how I got every boarding group. My fingers up my butt.
Yeah. That's true.
Bob Iger once told me in a crowded Wendy's once.
That's how I did Rise, so it works. It checks out.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You want to do Celebration or do you want to do Bad Batch first? You guys seem like you're biting.
Bad Batch was dope, but should we get some random Disney stuff out of the way first?
Yeah.
And then,
We can do a review of Roundup
but
Barbecue.
yes, because
Well, I
Austin,
forgot about that.
not of the time of release, but
It's
time
all
of
right.
recording of this video, Austin's birthday was yesterday, so him and I were talking, and he was like, you guys said you went there in your last show, but you didn't go there. I was confused, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's because it was recorded before we ate there, but it came out after we ate there. So, Austin, here you go. Here's our review of the overpriced barbecue.
Here's my review. Hit the button, Tom. You know which one's going to
Yeah,
be.
I can.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's my review.
It's mine
fine.
too because
Same.
I was very underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say
The building's awesome, but that's
It's okay.
about it.
It's exactly the atmosphere is exactly what I said it was going to be.
Yeah.
In my head,
Mhm.
you're eating in the queue of Midway Mania.
Oh.
If you like barbecue, that's okay.
And
Yeah.
this fucking character meal that should have been a character
Oh, yeah.
meal.
Oh,
it's almost
100%.
priced like character
Yeah.
dining, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it's
built like
close.
character dining. It feels like character
They had
dining.
effects that would only make sense if characters were there. This was 100% supposed to be a character dining.
Yeah, and for some reason that even got cut, which makes no sense because you have the characters still outside, so just put them in the building.
They do the party thing, that all character, the dancing.
The moment you've been
the
waiting for,
Mm,
Hollywood- yeah.
introducing, and it's like, oh, who's coming out, and then no one comes out. It's like, wait,
Introducing, they're like,
who are you
edited out.
introducing? But
Yeah,
that
it's
stuff
okay.
aside,
We got the coolest table in the whole restaurant, though. I will
Honestly,
say that
yeah.
was cool. The
We're in a
mine-
recession, Evan. You're supposed to imagine the toys.
Oh, use imagination.
That's Disney magic now. They're like, just close your eyes and
Yeah.
pretend.
It sounds like they're here. It sounds
While
like
you eat overpriced barbecue that you could have got at Flame Tree.
That was overcooked.
The servers are actually the real toys of the
Flame
restaurant.
Tree's
so
the shit.
Actually, I was
Yes.
just gonna say I had Flame Tree. Courtney and I had Flame Tree.
For the first time?
No,
Oh, okay,
God,
I was
no!
about to say.
2 days after we had Woody's, way better.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I would
better.
rank
Yeah.
Woody's behind Flame Tree
Yeah.
and Regal Eagle. And
No, I would say it's
Whispering-
better than Regal Eagle.
No, it's
No
not better
way.
than Regal Eagle.
Oh, I think
Whispering
so.
Canyon's
Okay.
better.
That's fair.
Like all of
I
them
ha-
are
I
Whispering
better.
haven't-
Canyon's better. Yeah.
I ate Regal Eagle opening day, and it was one of those days where I had been very
Drunk.
No, I think it was like a night. I remember being very tired there.
Got it.
I don't remember if it was because it was summer or I remember being like, I want to get the fuck out of here. And
That's
I
one
remember
of the
thinking
few
like,
opening days I haven't attended.
yeah.
And it opened since I lived here, so I could have.
The only reason I remember that specifically is I remember sitting there after I ate and I was like, fuck, I gotta walk all the way to the front. I just remember being really
Because
tired.
it is in the exact back.
It's in the back middle of the
Yeah,
fucking park.
it is.
So I just remember being like, I don't want to fucking do this right now. But I remember it being not as good as Woody's, but I don't remember, so I'll have to go back and try it again.
And
But
the other problem is, too, like, there are no discounts at Woody's for anyone.
nobody.
DVC,
Right
AP,
now, yeah.
CM, nobody.
They always do that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Always. So
Yep.
that's not a shock to me.
But it's
I was
not worth
surprised no
$45
cast
bucks.
member. I don't know. The sides were the best part to me.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. Those
biscuits
those
were
tots
great.
Were my
The
favorite.
tots were
Those
great.
were really good. I
Yep.
love the dill pickles. They somehow were
I'm
crispy.
not a
I don't-
huge pickle fan, but I liked them.
You know,
loved them.
I've
And
had
they
better
were-
fried pickles. I
were
just
juicy
was
inside.
against. I wasn't like against them, but I'm like, all right, these are okay.
They're not the best
Yeah.
fried pickles I've ever had, but
True.
I mean, none of this was the best anything I've ever had.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but I liked that they were able to. The batter was a little weird. It was almost like breadcrumbs or something, but they were
Yeah.
good. I liked them okay.
Apparently, there's a fish item you can ask for. None of us
Ooh.
noticed that, and like I was a
Salmon?
little upset. I think it was salmon.
That's
I was
usually
like-
what they do.
And I was like, well,
Fish at a
I'll try that next time, I
backyard
guess.
barbecue.
Let's just so you don't have like, pescatarians or whatever.
Yeah.
Someone who's not a vegan.
Don't go to Andy's backyard.
Hey man, if you're I'm
next
with you.
time, next time I go, I'm definitely
I mean,
gonna be
you don't
trying
go to
some
a
of the
vegan
drinks.
restaurant and be like, "What do you have for me?"
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, right.
Hey, where's your fucking burger?
We have the Impossible Burger, sir. No.
No, I'm not.
No,
fucking,
I want the
Yo,
Possible
I'm not.
Burger.
Do I
The
look
Possible-
fucking gay to you, bro? Give
The-
me a real burger.
Would you like the Improbable Burger? No, the Possible Burger.
The Possible Burger.
I can't believe it's not meat.
But as soon as they drop any discounts, I'll probably go back and
I would
try
go
it
back
again.
and try. I
'cause-
think the problem is there's a benefit and a disadvantage of going day one. They didn't really do soft opens, so
No.
the food is not going to be the best.
they didn't
version
even
of the
let
food.
cast members really taste it. They let the people that work in the restaurant eat it, but no one else in the
That's
park got to
crazy.
eat it.
Our chemist on the Halcyon was telling us to look out for their chemist that just transferred there, right?
Yes,
Rangers over
Yep.
there. We did not see Ranger.
Let's see Ranger.
Dang.
At least I don't think I did.
Which is crazy because I remember on my voyage going to Oga's and our server at Oga's saying, say hello to the server on the Halcyon named Ranger. And I didn't know if that was like a throwaway thing, but I didn't do it. And now it's like, oh, missed my chance. Could have been a cool story moment.
I always give restaurants 3 chances.
Oh, sure.
Like a 2 out of the 3.
Yeah,
thing.
like, I'm
So,
definitely
if I
going
go
back,
once and
but-
it's terrible,
Hmm.
if I want to go back and give it another shot and it's still terrible, then I won't go for a third time.
I'll
But if
definitely
if
go
it's
again,
Good,
yeah.
I just think that like the food quality could have been a little bit better because it
Yeah.
was definitely enough food.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But,
Like Kyle was asking me when he came out here, you think you can get something? I said, I signed up for mouse alerts. Like,
You don't really. Need
I might,
to.
but then I'm gonna tell him right now, like Kyle, like trust me, like I don't know if you would be happy with the $45 you spend on
He
this
would
not.
and the
You
food
can
you
spend
get.
it better in
like knowing
studios.
you and like even me, like
Yeah,
I'm like
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I would recommend getting barbecue from Flame Tree and then
Yeah.
eating
I
it in
say
the-
Regal Eagle, yeah.
or whichever one,
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
eating it in the queue of Midway Mania, and there you.
There you go. There you,
You
go.
got it.
Like,
You've
for
got
real.
Andy's
And
backyard.
trust
Like
me,
it's for real.
You're
the
still
same
going to
thing.
get the Andy's coming thing because every guest walking past you is going to yell, Andy's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Andy's
right.
coming. Andy's coming. No, they're not.
We only
Shut
got
up.
that once.
Yeah,
I mean, he is at college. He is coming though.
He's not in college.
he is
Oh, that's
coming
right.
hard.
yeah.
Hit a button.
Would be funny if it was
That's
like
one
Andy's
less
coming in here like you're like
That's one less rebel.
He's coming out like several million less rebels. He's only encouraging me, Evan. So
I know.
I don't know what
now
you
you're
want.
encouraging
you
him.
look so disturbed.
That's not the weirdest thing that's happened on the show either.
Colonel
So.
Indiana Longnuts.
There it is. That's my favorite one. Just because
yeah.
the Indiana.
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I actually forgot we went.
The best part was
me
the-
too. When he brought it up, I'm like, oh yeah.
Like, yeah,
I
that did
forgot to
happen.
bring it up on Fourth Mother Box. I was totally going to, and I was like, whoops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot we went.
The best part was galloping in on those horses together. That was the best part.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, there's definitely fun stuff to it. It's
Yeah.
like it's Whispering Canyon mixed with
Much better.
Midway Mania mixed
Yeah.
with Regal Eagle.
Mhm.
But worse food.
But it has added some cool like kinetic stuff to the land, and not kinetic as in moving, but like connective stuff to the
Oh,
land.
the puzzle-
and
puzzle
like
pieces.
storytelling.
Yeah.
There's 2 puzzle pieces out in the land belong to a puzzle in the restaurant. Like that's cool stuff. I like that.
I want to
kinda-
let our listeners know Evan found the second piece within.
I
like,
found the
20
first
minutes of
one
walking
day
up.
1 before I ate there,
Yeah, yeah.
and then the second one the next day. So
This was on purpose, ladies
He
and gentlemen.
texted
I
us in a group
promise.
chat.
Yes.
He was like, I found
sent the
it. We're
picture.
like,
I'm like,
oh,
I got
good.
it.
We can all sleep easy
and
now.
and yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have been losing sleep, but not because of that. And I was
Well, now I
losing
can
sleep
go to bed.
because
Now
I'm
I
like,
can
I need
go-
the puzzle piece.
I need the puzzle piece.
Where
Now
is
that
it?
we put
He's
it on
Charlie
there.
Day with the fucking board. and
The strings attached.
Where is
Where's
it?
this puzzle piece? What does it mean for the
Pepe-
canon of Toy Story
it-
Land?
Pepe. God damn it! I gotta go watch. It's Always Sunny again. I
It's a
gotta binge
great
it.
show.
Oh,
It's a
such
great
good
show.
I got all
Man.
numbers.
Yep.
I
And then
love the one where
our
they do crack.
and that's a good.
That's my favorite one.
I like the one when they're all like trying to figure out. Was it who's slept with Dee, or is it whose mother is Dee? Something like that. And they all because they all got drunk at like a Halloween party, and they all had costumes on, and they're all like most of them are related to each other. So they're like, But yeah, it was a wild episode, Kentucky style.
By the time this episode releases, regardless if you or I edit and upload this, I could do it. I don't care. I'm either going to be getting a picture with Hayden Christensen this weekend, or
Nice.
I've already had it.
With the shirt?
I've already done it. Yeah,
Or it was-
I've got his Jedi Talk shirt ready to
Is
go.
it just like that one?
It's just like this one. It says "Thanks, Kyle's mom" on the back. Yeah, in basic. So,
Love it.
yeah, that's a tease for next week's
I can't wait
Jedi
to hear your
Talk.
story.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell that story on Fourth Mother Talk
Oh,
Nice.
sweet. Okay.
because we'll probably only have one episode when Kyle's out here because those tend to be
those,
a little
those
longer.
are longer.
Yeah.
Those
Hmm.
are longer.
And then our segue from Disney back to Star Wars is Disney did release a discount for something, and it's for the Halcyon, a 30% discount for annual pass holders.
30.
And
I
I was
appreciate
this
that,
close to
actually.
booking a third voyage. I was
Really,
strongly
seriously,
considering it.
how I thought you were going to come here and say you and Taylor.
No,
did
like
it.
I was trying to plan. I called Austin, of course, yesterday to talk to him about it, and I was like, "Do you think we can get Mom, Dad, you, Tori, like everyone to come?" And he's like, "Probably not, because I'm graduating and Tori's graduating." I'm like, "You're right."
Oh,
What about
that's a
just
good
setting
point.
it?
Life.
Are there specific dates? Is
Yes.
the
Yeah,
same- is
it
the
ends
same
in
ones?
June.
Ends
So it's
in
like
June. It goes
yeah.
April
Really?
to June.
It's not
yeah.
like I have a year. It's like I have a month or two to do it. So it's like
It's just
I can't.
because
do two.
I have to.
I'm
I know
not doing it.
I
Yeah,
have to do this with Austin, and I would
Yeah.
love to do it with my family, but I don't know if they don't ever drop discounts again. It's gonna be hard.
I could
but-
see my dad booking one for me, him, and Bentley. I could see my dad doing it.
Yeah, and I want to do it with Taylor's family,
But I'm
and
not paying
It'd
for
be
it.
even greater
There's no
for
way.
that's how my family to meet Taylor's family over that. That'd be like a great shared
They haven't
bonding
met yet?
experience. No,
That's weird. I mean, it's not weird, but
Yeah.
they live in different states. But when I
Yeah.
say weird, I don't. That's not a like. I'm not. That's not. I don't mean it's weird that they haven't met. It just, that's crazy. It
Yeah.
hasn't happened.
but I was trying to put the logistics together and was strongly considering it. But it's like I would have like a month after one voyage to the next. And I would have to pay for it up front.
Be a
If I
lot.
called them on the phone today to
Pay
book
all
that
of
annual
it.
pass
To book
holder
June,
one,
yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
paid up front.
That's nuts.
And if I take the 10 people I want to take, that's like $8,000, and I
What's-
don't have $8,000.
What's the final? What's the final price for just like a basic room? 5 what?
I think it's like
You're
it
trying to
ranges
talk
from
Kyle
5
into
to
it?
58,
absolutely
5,000 to
is he not going to do it?
5,800.
He really won't do it.
No, he's got a lot going. He's going to Paris this year, so
I thought he already did.
No.
Oh, no, it's before. It's
a month
before-
after he comes here, he's
Okay.
going to Paris.
That's right.
It's too
He's
much.
coming here before. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. How much was it? Like
It's
50.
like 5,000 to 58. There's a big range. Depends on the year.
All right, let's
plus,
just say
all
Let's
that
go
stuff.
high end.
53. I'll just call it 5,300.
Yeah,
Trying to see what that.
divided by like.
but
what, 6
taking the 10-ish people that we wanted to take, it would have to be 2 rooms. So that's like $10,000 total without the
That's-
discount. Then you take 30% off, it takes it down to like 7-ish
people?
thousand.
That's still nuts.
And I'm like, I don't have 7,000 right now, so I can't pay that up front.
Yeah.
how much would that be per person? 7,000 divided by
It's like
10.
500 a person. Like I did all this math. 'cause
Damn,
I
that's
was
actually not
strongly
bad.
considering it.
So it's like after the 30%, it's like $3,700 for the. That's still
For one room.
To
yeah.
for one room.
One
One
room,
room.
yeah.
Divided by, let's just say divided by 4.
$925.
That's
Which is
much.
more than what we're doing. We're doing it for 800 a person.
Yeah.
Counting
And
Captain's
that's
Table.
with Captain's Table.
Yeah.
That's true. It's not too much than
No.
more than what
It's
Yeah,
definitely
but
worth
I-
it. It's
I
worth
gotta-
it for people
I
that
can't
don't have a
do-
voyage in May. Like,
I-
if you don't already have one booked,
Oh,
do
hell
this.
yeah. If
It's
you're an
worth
AP,
it.
go for this.
Yeah.
Do this now.
100%.
If you have never been and aren't
immediately.
going between now and then, go now. Do
Do
this
it now before it closes.
in 300 years.
I can't do another one anytime soon because I promised Holly we were going on a cruise and she's
It is a cruise.
a real cruise to a real place.
Tom's face.
Chandra-La is not real.
Chandra-La.
I want to.
Batu's real. You go to Batu.
I want to go get
Real-ish.
on a boat, and I don't want anyone. I don't want anyone to be able to get in contact with
There's
me,
the throwback.
and I want peace and quiet,
Uh,
and I
Yeah.
want to be hammered on a beach somewhere.
Yeah.
hell yeah. Go to, dude, take
We're gonna do
a
a cruise, yeah.
cruise
We're gonna
that
do a
stops in the Cayman Islands.
Okay.
You'll never feel more. Well, you'll probably it's kind of touristy, but I remember the time when we were on Cayman Island.
I
the
don't
Grand
get off
Cayman
the
Island.
boat. I don't do that shit.
No, you don't get off the boat.
I did when I was a kid, and I hated every second we did it. But I was also like 17. I probably just didn't want to walk around.
You're
'cause
too
I was
cool.
fucking lazy.
Too cool jerking it. In 17 libido.
No, I was
is
hooked up
good.
with chicks on the boat. That actually happened.
Go on.
Not surprised.
2 girls. One girl I
One
kept
cup?
in touch with. Oh God, no.
Dick dump.
It was my first. It was my first black chick.
First, insinuating more than one.
Yeah, yeah. I dated a few black girls.
All right.
They were hot.
There you go.
What's up, Amber? You bad bitch.
Good lord.
Amber Heard?
Oh,
No, I said black.
Oh, okay, okay.
What'd you say, Amber Heard over there?
That is one big pile of shit.
Did you poops on the bed?
Yo.
What were we talking about? Cruises?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, we got
I'm-
from Star
I'm-
Cruiser
I'm
to
seeing
cruises,
30%. All right, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jump on this, guys. Angel Pass holders,
Yeah,
please
if you
book
haven't
this
gone
if
and
you
don't have
can.
one booked, do this.
If you can, don't financially ruin your life
As
to go
the-
do it.
yeah.
because that's stupid.
As the sometimes late Emperor Palpatine says, do it.
That was funny.
You know what I was thinking when we were talking about Mando? I forgot to mention this on the last episode. That would be a fucking crazy reveal in the Mandalorian if we get like that fucking creepy Emperor floating head thing from
God.
from Battlefront.
Oh, yeah, not Centuries. What was it called?
Yeah, Sentry.
Was it a Sentry?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, like the
You know what I'm
red,
talking
the
about?
red looking thing.
Have you never
that-
seen this?
No,
It's
no,
a droid.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I have.
It's the hologram
Yeah.
of his
I'm
face
just
on a red floating
remembering,
droid.
Oh man, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd
those
be
things are
nuts.
creepy. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, if anyone's gonna do it, this is gonna do it.
That's true.
Get him to exit.
I know, like we said, like the whole
My
Cobb Vanth
daddy
and stuff
awaits.
was like the moment where like they're gonna do anything. But just seeing last week Keller and Beck is like, oh, they'll do anything. This show is just bring in everyone, anything, because like he was
As long as it makes
kind of
sense.
canon, but he was just in some random kids TV game show that
Yeah.
wasn't canon.
Speaking of Keller
and
and
they
Beck,
brought him in.
did you see that Tim Morrison voiced all the clones in the last episode?
Oh no,
Yeah.
that makes sense though.
That's
It
cool.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great
That's
connective tissue. Love it.
Wait,
I think-
that clones in last episode. You mean Bad Batch?
No, he's talking about
Flashback.
the Keller and Beck episode.
Keller and Beck episode,
Oh,
the
yeah,
flashback.
Not this
the
week's.
clones
I was
mowing down
who the
Jedi
fuck
1, 2,
was
and
he?
3.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's really cool.
Man,
I
but
love
this show
Star
will
Wars.
go to no ends. Like there is no limit for what they can and will do.
We'll bring
So,
into canon.
if
It's
you
great.
see one of these floating Palpatine droids, sure.
dude,
it
that
could
would
happen.
be fucking awesome.
That'd be pretty cool in live action. Like
and then
that.
like
Yeah.
just to like know that he's still a threat and like it's even though the Empire's gone, he's still in the background.
Yeah,
pulling
that was
strings.
the first thing of Operation Cinder was these weird robots come out of nowhere
Operation
and
Cinder,
say
yep, that's
blow
what it was.
everything up.
If you're seeing this, I've already passed on. I'm an exegol. My spirit is in
yeah.
There's
That's in the remaster of the
4
game.
million other Sith somehow in this Coliseum.
I know, right? Like the followers. Like that was so.
That's so fucking dumb.
The
It's such a
cultists.
good
No,
idea.
they
Sith
weren't.
cultists.
They were cultists. They weren't like.
They're not force sensitive.
They're not force sensitive.
No,
They're just
but
like.
where the fuck did you find these people?
on Exegol.
No one knew you were even around, but you got 40 million people on this planet and a whole fucking fleet of ships bigger than anything in it. No one fucking knew.
Yeah, he's been hiding it.
Fuck you. I don't buy it. Not you. Fuck them. But
No,
also,
I mean,
but
just
also fuck
all
them.
you have to do is look to
Both.
look to
And me too, because I'm agreeing with Tom.
look to the prequels, the Dark Side Clouds, everything.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, how was Octo Uncharted forever?
yeah.
Same with Exegol.
How'd they not find Luke?
Yeah.
Like-
same thing.
Octo was where the first fucking Jedi temple was, and you didn't
Luke's-
think to look there? Like
Same
Christ.
thing.
Luke is one dude. This is a fleet of everything that could take over the existing galaxy.
But there's other people
That's
on Octo with Luke.
crazy.
There's
No,
other
look,
people living there.
They are not people. Those are filthy fucking caretakers, and you know it.
True.
Those
True.
little fucking fish people. Frog fish people.
It is severely goofy, but it was just a secret planet.
But like,
I agree. It's weird.
you gotta allude
gotta
to it
explain
more
it.
than I guess he's back.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate that
Which
so much.
Mando is doing, and so is the Bad Batch.
Bad Batch and Mando are
Bad
doing
Batch
this,
is
yeah.
definitely doing it. So this
Let's talk about it there.
2-part season 2 finale. Thankfully, thankfully there is going to be a season 3
Here's
because
my review.
he's clapping.
Screaming
He's
how
applauding.
great it was. Yeah.
They did it.
Which, if you ask me, even 2 months ago, a month ago, that I would have been crying this morning at 9 a.m. in my living room watching Bad Batch.
Sorry, I cried during that time.
No,
too.
but like I
teared.
pulled an Evan
I
over
teared up,
Bad
too.
Batch. Like
Yeah.
a month ago, maybe-ish, I would have been like, never. I don't care about any of these characters. Don't care about this show. Like after season 1, I was like, why do we need season 2?
Yeah.
We don't. We all talked about it. Like
Yeah. Like, what
Brad
the
and
fuck
I
are
were
you
like,
doing?
we do not
This
need
is
any
gonna
more.
happen to the two of them when Andor season 2 comes out. You
I
hear
hope-
it
I
right
hope
now.
so.
I fucking
Yes,
hope
I
so.
hope so.
Just wait.
I never want to hate anything Star Wars.
Yeah.
Matt Navarro's, we got them.
Say that again?
Matt Navarro's, we got them.
Oh. Fuck you, Matt.
But somehow,
Also,
I
don't
just-
read your fucking menu ahead of time. You guys are insane.
I know. Thanks, Matt. Thanks,
Fuck you.
Matt Navarro's, our loyal listener. He
Yeah, of
commented on
course.
our YouTube.
Or
on it,
loyalist.
so,
First
yeah.
order loyalist.
Our first. I don't think he's a first order loyalist.
Well, he better be.
No, the first order is the worst order, Brad.
No, it
correct?
is not.
Correct. That's
Well, you didn't read the
that's
right menu.
That's the song we helped write. So
If you
we
read,
did.
well, that's
We-
kind of like
we were
his,
right
his
there with
blanket
Sandra.
song. When they don't have creativity, they go to that one. So
Wow.
Have you seen that in other videos?
yes,
Okay, that I didn't know.
that's their backup when
That I
they
didn't
can't
know.
think of good songs.
Hey. That's bullshit.
Fuck you. Let me have my fun. You thought you actually saw an engagement. You
I know
dipshit.
that still blows my mind. I love that. That I'm A, kind of dumb enough, but B, that they pulled it off. That was so
they
good.
only
Evan's over
pulled it
here
off 'cause
crying
you're
at the
fucking-
fake
'cause
engagement
you're
that
fucking
Wraith put together.
Yep, that was totally.
That's so funny.
What the hell was I talking about?
That's
oh,
in
yeah.
my top 100 Star Wars moments. No, it's not actually. That was
Bad
a
Batch,
joke.
though. Bad Batch Season 2, really.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
my
phenomenal.
lord.
Do we want to do
Man.
spoilery talk?
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
you have
Let's
to.
just talk
You
about
have to.
everything.
We're just
because with
jumping straight
Bad
to
Batch,
spoilery.
they've been setting up this cloning thing all season, right?
Oh yeah.
Omega has such a huge jump. Tech, Echo, every single character I think has grown to a specific point. The purpose they serve.
Yeah. And coincidentally enough, like Tech became my favorite over the season, and then sure enough,
Sorry.
here are the big spoilers right here, everyone. So if you haven't seen it, stop this right now and go watch Bad Batch. But they killed Tech, and that's where I lost it, man. Like even if he wasn't my favorite, it was still crazy emotional. But he became my favorite over the season. And they set it up earlier in the episode with Fee. Fee's like, "Make sure you come back, please don't die. Like make sure you come back. I want to see you again. Don't die." Like it was pretty obvious in a way now looking back.
Yeah, and I was
He dies.
what got it for me was like when Tech just looked at, I think it was Hunter or Wrecker, and was just like, when have we ever followed orders?
I know.
It's like, oh
Yeah.
man, like it hits.
Especially when you
It's the
tie it back to the
libertarian
good
to your
soldiers
core.
follow orders, like
Yeah.
you tie it all into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That was insane. And like we jumped ahead to the end of this episode basically, but like Saul
End of
Guerrero,
the second episode, yeah.
yeah, like Saul Guerrero is basically what killed Tech. Like if he didn't show up and ruin that, like Tech would have lived. So like
That's Saw though.
that makes Saul better, even more of a better, like more of
Saw-
a better,
I
but a
love
better
young Saul.
character.
He looks
Saw
cool.
killed
Yeah.
Captain Antilles. Who's the one who was he a Naboo security guard and then he kind of defected to the Empire?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Why am I not?
He
remembering Homeboy's name?
Saw blew him up on, I think it was on Naboo in Princess Leia, Princess of Alderaan.
Yes.
But yeah, but like that's extreme
Yeah,
Saw.
that
man.
makes me
That's
like hate him, but in a good way. It's like that's his character. Like he
Yeah.
comes in and he even meets up with the Bad Batch coincidentally, and they're like, "You got to stop this mission. We're trying to save this our friend, and our only way of doing
Yeah.
it is by tracking Dr. Hemlock."
Tech
and
looked
Saw's like,
Saw right in the eyes
Yeah.
before.
Yep.
Whoops.
And yeah, but
See ya.
yeah, but Saw's like, "I don't care about your mission. I'm gonna blow this base up and everyone in it."
That was
Saw
Saw's.
is crazy.
That was Saw's sister, right? I assume, in the other trooper.
No, Saw's sister died in the Clone Wars,
Oh, that's right.
and that's what set him on this path to become Saw, was her dying.
That's right. Well, why the hell did I think it was? Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's right.
the same reason I thought Zeb died. There's too much shit to remember.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is way
true,
too
there's
much.
a lot, yeah.
Plus, we have lives.
Well,
Unlike
some
you
of us.
doing fucking
yeah, I don't. I say
learning-
some of you.
learning Shriwook on fucking cards.
Hatiz.
That's next. Shriwook is next. No.
I know
Can you imagine?
Shrewook, yeah.
Yeah.
Evan's
Sex
gonna
tree.
be like, "Can I order in Huttese on the house?"
The waiter's gonna be like, the other people at this table, you may order. Avant, shut the. We need Avant now. Avant, shut up. That's what the waiter's gonna say. They won't even say Avant. They're gonna be like, I'll use everyone else's character name, but you, Evan,
When
shut
Harrison
up.
Ford gets too old to do movies and goes
You
on
mean last
Cameo,
year?
I'm gonna pay to have him
Last
say,
year,
"Evan, shut the fuck
like
up."
10 years ago.
Oh,
What?
I don't know what that was. I heard something.
Was it a wet fart?
no, worse.
Yeah.
That was upsetting. I'll tell you afterwards.
Oh man, you're leaving me hanging. All right.
Resort fatty.
Yeah.
Gut hanging out. Chick was very upsetting.
Got it.
Like a
It
bantha.
was very upsetting. And I'm not skinny, but goddamn, I wear clothes that fit for the most part.
As you should.
Got it.
But Saul
Sometimes.
he was awesome in this episode. And another character that was in this episode that I didn't see until they said his name, but Tom noticed him, was freaking Director
did.
Krennic.
As soon as we were looking
Freaking-
around that table, I was looking like, man, that looks a lot like Krennic.
He
but
still
like,
got his white outfit on
Yeah.
too, like clearly the different one. No one else has white
and then
on.
I love how they.
He didn't have a cape yet though. so
I love
he
how
hasn't
they
got his
confirmed
cape.
it for you though when Tarkin
Tarkin's
was
like,
just
"How goes
God.
Project Stardust?"
I'm like, he said the thing.
And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Crazy.
She just took a car seat from the dumpster. A baby car seat.
You know, times are hard. This
Hey,
is a
man.
tough
I don't
political
judge.
climate.
Times are
I
hard.
d-
You know.
Dude, that's not safe. It got
It's
thrown
not.
out for a fucking reason. You're not
I know.
supposed to reuse those.
There's probably a rusty nail in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
That child's gonna grow up to be Rusty Nail Man.
that villain origin story.
Yep.
My mom couldn't afford a car seat.
beat me in Orlando. Wait a
Better
minute.
than Jimmy.
Close.
What happened in the first episode of Bad Batch today?
Well,
It
that was,
good. It was equally good.
That was a lot of the.
The second one was just so good. I'm just like, and
I mean,
Mando
so was the
was so
first one.
good.
The first one
Like,
had Krennic. The first one's the one that had Krennic.
The first one was Krennic, so Tech dies in the first one.
No, Tech died in the second one, right? Yeah. They all just kind of run together.
No.
Well, I watched them literally back to back.
So did I.
Within 10
Yeah.
seconds of
I
each
did
other.
too.
So,
So
to
did
me,
I.
it's
I
all
just-
one episode.
Yeah, me too.
That's how it was meant to be. I mean, obviously, they put it out together on purpose.
He died in the first one because the second one started. No. The thing that's confused me is like Omega had like where she got knocked out or something, and then that was like to me in my head. that
And
was
then
gonna
they
be
go,
the
yeah,
episode.
when Omega gets knocked out, they go, let's go to Ord Mantell because that droid can help her. And I'm like, okay, that's a safe.
Yeah,
haven.
that's the second episode.
Yeah. Well,
And then Sid.
I think it's just out
fucking-
here because my Disney Plus is great at home, but out here it doesn't work.
Sid
telling you, man.
sold them out, just like we thought.
Dude,
she
I was
would, but-
texting Tom
Yeah.
live as it was happening. I'm like, they go to Sid for help, and she just sells him out to the Empire. Like,
What a
can't get any worse than that.
Only half because she's a bitch.
And like, it's been talked about throughout the whole season, and we already knew she was shady, but like, that finally came into play that she is shady.
Right.
We knew it was coming, but like,
that bitch be shady.
mhm.
Yeah, great episodes. I was really happy with this season.
I don't.
we've got,
that
like,
doesn't
2
really help
episodes
much.
left.
It says episode 15 is the summit, and it just shows Tarkin, and then episode 16 is Plan 99. Well, that's
99
them.
is where
That's
he
them
died.
on Ord Mantell.
Yeah,
So he dies in the first
dies
one.
No, he died in the second one
So
He
where
died in
does
the
where does
second one.
15 end?
because Plan 99.
Is when he
Tech
decides to let go.
said Plan
Says it,
99.
yeah.
He's like Plan 99.
Yeah, that's
And they're
true.
like,
that's true.
no.
And he's like,
So when does the first one end and the second one begin?
the first one ends.
It doesn't really matter, but I'm just curious.
I guess it really doesn't. Ah, man, I'm trying to remember. All right, Summit. They were attacking the Summit.
It doesn't really matter.
I saw
I
this
don't remember either.
like hours ago. Oh, God.
Same, but honestly, like looking back, I should have watched Mando after Bad Batch because it would have been like brighten my mood because I was just like depressed after
Oh,
watching.
I know. Yeah.
Because so after all that happens, Sid sells him out on Ord Mantell, and then Hemlock ends up getting Omega, but the rest of the Bad Batch escape. But he gets what he wants, and they can't track her. They're like, we don't know where they went,
Right.
but we got to get her back no matter what. And that's just how it ends. And it's like
Oh, and then she,
you're so depressed because like they're
Yeah.
all her dad / brothers / whatever. But like it's emotional because they're a family, and it's like the kid of the family just got abducted, and we don't know how they're getting them back.
Nope.
It's messed up.
well,
But
she ran into some other family a little bit later
exactly.
in the episode.
So from one family to another. So they get her to Mount Tantus, and
Which is not on Exegol. I checked. It's an
No.
actual planet.
Yeah.
Way something.
It looked just like the
Whaler. Fart.
kind of like the the temple on
Yeah,
Oxygen.
yeah.
Kinda does.
I can see a little.
So Hemlock gets her there to Mount
They
Tantus,
gotta
and he's
bring
like,
that in
"Look, I
somewhere.
kept Lama-Se or Lama-Su, whatever her name is, Amase-Amasan, Ako-san, or whatever.
Say Lama-san, Mamaku-san.
I kept them alive, like I told you. See, I'm not lying." And then, like, that's cool.
Run,
and all, but, like,
Omega.
yeah, yeah. I don't. It was just bad, man. But,
And then they get. She finds
Oh,
Crosshair.
she's got a
Crosshair.
sister.
yeah.
Yeah,
So they see
Crosshair.
Crosshair, and then some other doctor comes in and is like, "It's funny that you trust the Kaminoans more than me, Omega." And Omega's like, "Who the hell are you?" I'm thinking too, like you're just some random doctor.
I thought Mother.
But
I
then,
thought
yeah,
Mother
both of you were
originally,
like her
so,
mother, maybe.
yeah.
And I'm like, now that you said that, I'm like, oh, I could totally see that. But then it turns out that she is Omega's sister.
We're sisters.
So she's also Boba Fett's sister,
Your sister.
which means we talked about it off air, but like she was aged up like all the other clones. Omega's the only age-altered clone, and Boba is the only completely unaltered clone.
Do we know
That we
how
know
old
of.
Jango Fett was?
No, I don't.
Could
I'm
this
sure
be
someone
like
does,
a-
but I don't.
Like a natural?
Could be.
That could be.
Yeah.
I mean, how old? Boba's young at this point, right? Like a teenager.
Boba's.
Yeah, he's off with like the freaking what's her name, Aura Singh, and all.
Yeah,
them
yeah,
right now.
he's with the bounty hunters.
Yeah, but he is young. He's like maybe 13-ish.
Is he with Cad Bane yet?
Might be.
Maybe.
It's close.
It's pretty close in
It's
that
close
timeline.
to him being with Bane.
Yeah.
Cad Bane.
Bad brain.
It's pretty close.
You want
But-
to close out with some celebration speculation?
It's the most wonderful time of the years.
Yeah, a new Metallica album, and
dude.
that's about all I care about.
I know I'm gonna have bad FOMO at the celebration. I'm so pissed.
Nah,
that
Kyle's coming out.
one
I'm
of the,
not.
one of
With
the
him
reasons
visiting,
I'm
it's
not
like,
going is because we have Holly's sister's wedding the next week. I leave on Tuesday of the next week, so I was like, that's one of the reasons I'm not going.
when? Tuesday?
I don't remember what day.
I can only say that I'm not though.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Crap.
It's one of those days.
Remember, I got you a ticket for that
I
Metallica
know.
thing.
But the days shifted. We were supposed to go up on Thursday. I'll find out what the exact day is.
All right.
Because we're initially we're gonna this is behind the scenes for everybody. We were gonna drive up and we were gonna take like a day. We're gonna stop at my parents' house and drop the dogs off with them and then go from my parents' house to New Jersey. But my mom had double knee replacement surgery, so we were not sure if we were gonna fly and like have them come here or if we were gonna drop the dogs up there. And flying was like a third of the cost of what gas would be, and so they're coming down. So now we're flying up,
Okay.
and I think it's that Wednesday, but I'm
Okay.
not 100% sure.
Okay.
Man.
Just let me know.
I can only
You
say
can get your
like
money
that.
back at the theater as long
Oh
as
yeah,
we're
yeah,
true,
yeah,
so
yeah. I'm not worried. I'm
bummed if I
I just don't want to go along.
I know. Will Courtney not go with you?
It'll be a long time. You know, it'll
I
a whole album.
will
worth.
let you know tonight.
It's fine.
So
Yeah,
that way
yeah,
you
it's
can-
fine. It's fine.
Will Kyle be here?
No, he will have already been gone by a couple days.
God damn it! I want to do that with you too. Fuck.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll talk.
Stupid fuck. Why does she have to get married? Like it's the worst timing. Celebration. The fucking like. Pick a different day.
Come on. Come on. She's like, I just got to make sure one guest is satisfied.
And fuck you. I'm your brother-in-law. you didn't give me Buffalo Trace
Hey.
at the bar. You went with like Jack Daniels.
I didn't bitch when my sister got married the day the Batman came out. You shouldn't bitch about this.
Meanwhile, everyone's sitting at home, just like nerds.
Who's learning Hades
Yo.
on flashcards?
Hey,
I know all of us
my
are
future
nerds.
brother-in-law for his.
I said people listening, not
they
me.
they both they have an open bar and they both you have to choose their own signature cocktails. She did like some rum shit, I think.
Fuzzy Tauntaun.
Guess what he did?
For me.
Oh God.
I'm so upset with him.
Oh no.
Rum and Coke.
He-
Appletini.
What's Kyle's favorite drink at Appletini?
Is that really his favorite drink?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
Well,
Jesus
I hope
Christ.
so.
He's like,
They're
Dude.
actually really delicious.
If it was me, it would be a Fuzzy Tauntaun. Not kidding.
dude, and he's a guy's guy. He likes whiskey and stuff. They're having a cigar roller at the wedding that's just going to be handing out cigars for people. He's like a guy's guy. I don't know why the fuck he went with an Appletini. It might be a joke.
Probably
Like
a joke.
like
Could be.
like they're actually doing it, but like it's like, hey, it's funny. You know what I mean? Like he's.
I wouldn't do that at my wedding.
I wouldn't either. But
And
he-
what
I
what
don't-
is
I don't pick
the
him
what's
as
the
that.
bride getting? Maybe she's getting like a whiskey drink or
I think
something
hers
as
did
like
have
a
whiskey
joke.
in it,
Maybe
yeah.
that's the thing.
Oh,
It's
there
like
you
a
go.
reversal.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, there you go. They picked for each other.
Might be.
Gay.
Do I have that alarm on here?
You need to get the clip from Community when he goes,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's what you need to get.
get.
one of the few references I'll get on the soundboard.
Speculation.
Let's fucking go.
So, it's the weekend. We're having Fourth Mother Talk, so we're going to have lots to talk about on that show. We're going to have fun.
I think we
and
need to drink that night.
depending on how I'm going to get home, yeah, we'll talk about
We
it.
can,
We'll
Uber,
talk
you
about
can
it.
always leave your car here and Uber.
Yeah, that's true. Or I can ask Courtney.
I'm saving
to
drinking
pick
for
me
the Halcyon too, so I don't know.
I'm in a really good caloric deficit right now, so I got to really plan my day if I'm
That's
drinking.
fair.
So it's like
I
have to
actually
be
am
weird.
too. I've been like 600 or 700 deficit each day for the
Yeah.
past like week.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, drinking I could do it. I just can't eat all day. That's
Yeah.
the thing, you know.
It sucks. There's so many
To have
calories.
fun with it. To have fun with it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that weekend though, Kyle and I are doing a special Fourth Mother Box tomorrow night when the song drops.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So we're just going to talk about it. So that'll be, in theory, our 98th show. We're doing our 99th show this weekend. So by the time we do Fourth Mother Talk, it's
shit.
Plan
Fourth Mother Box
99.
100th episode. I did that on purpose.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
And it's our 2-year.
wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. We got
So
a lot to talk
it's
about.
going to be a
then.
crazy
Yeah, that's
nice
gonna be a
show.
good episode.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
let's
it's going to
go.
be a crazy good episode.
Dude, celebrating Fourth Mother
If
Box's 100 episodes.
I'm trying my damnedest to find. I'll just say this, and the three of us need to talk off air about our lost episode, because the 6 to 8 weeks comes up at the end of this week.
Who's
so
counting?
If we're in a position where we're okay, man, I'd love to have Sage on that episode. If there's a position to where like we could talk, you know,
We'll talk off air.
Yeah,
We'll talk off air.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point I was trying to make was a guest would be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun. That'd be cool. Yeah, so celebration, speculation. Okay, I have 4 things I think are going to happen. I'll start off with the easiest one first. I think they're going to announce the next celebration here in Orlando.
I hope so.
Better be. I'll take it anywhere in the U.S. because I'm
it
going no matter
hasn't
what.
been here
Yeah.
in 6 years.
I'm committing to it now.
Orlando,
like I did.
please.
I wanted
This is future
Orlando. Plus me.
Tom
Yeah, trust me.
Dance
I want
asking
it.
for
Well, they usually it's in Europe this year. They usually do Chicago, Anaheim, Orlando, and Europe somewhere.
Have they gone like back and forth between them often?
They like you mean 2 in a row?
No. Meaning like
they kind of jump around.
they've done Chicago in like 2019, and then they did Chicago like 2005. or
Orlando
whatever.
had 2 close to each other.
Yeah, they were.
Because
they
Taylor
were
went to
pretty
both
close.
of those.
Yeah.
Was it 15, 17?
Yes.
Yeah, she went to both of those, and I'm like,
So-
that's cool that they did 2 back to back.
And then they did. It was. I think it was Orlando, Anaheim,
Chicago was 2019.
Chicago, Europe.
I
Yeah.
hope it's Orlando.
It's right fucking here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can walk to avoid the
Mhm.
traffic, to avoid
Mhm.
paying for park. You can
Yeah,
literally
I'm
walk
gonna.
here.
Yeah,
Like I fucking hope so.
I might
really
do that on
do.
Saturday when I see Hayden.
Yeah, smart move.
honestly.
Park here, so you don't have to pay for parking.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it's like $40.
Yeah,
Fuck
Mhm.
that.
Courtney was going to drop me off.
Yeah.
So
Fuck that,
Yeah,
dude.
I committed to the Halcyon again this year before we got that lucky discount announced. I'm committing like celebration, no matter where it is in America. I'm going next year
I will say,
or next whenever.
I will
even
say,
Alaska.
if fuck yeah,
Continental
I'd love to go see
United
Alaska.
States.
I would love to go
I'd
see
love to go see
Alaska,
Alaska.
yeah.
That'd be a great reason to go out there. I would actually probably still book a hotel room just to be on site there.
Oh,
to not
fair,
have to
yeah.
carry shit and move, and because even though we are right here, it still would be a hassle like dropping shit
You might
off
not
and-
live here next year when that happens.
Oh, you know what? I won't
Yeah,
be 'cause
yeah.
we're not renewing here.
Yeah, so there you go.
We're gonna get a house. We're gonna rent. I think
Dang, when are you leaving?
November.
Okay.
We'll still be close, but I mean
Boo.
the plan is right now not to renew. We very well could go fuck it. It's not worth it right now. Wait till
Yeah.
we get the money for the wedding, and then we'll just move into our house from there. That might be what we do. I don't know. But the plan is to not renew here. Yeah. So I think it's going to be Orlando. I think we're going to get a full-on teaser for Ahsoka.
Definitely.
I
Definitely.
think they're going to show Skeleton Crew footage, and I think we are going to get. I guess I have 5 things. We're going to get final confirmation on what the next movie is going to be, and they are going to show footage of Eclipse.
Yeah.
If
I can
that's
see
not
all that.
shelved like they said it was.
I can see all that. Yeah.
Do you think the remake of Knights of the Old Republic is getting done?
That's too easy. Like they have to. Yeah. Guests
Yeah, I mean-
guests. Yeah. Fans love it. So yeah.
Remakes are easy. I'm playing through Resident Evil 4's remake right now, and it's fucking amazing.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's easy. Fans love it. Why not?
Scarier than shit, but
I mean, if you're going to do it, you should find a way to make it canon. You should tweak it
Oh,
a little
absolutely.
bit.
Please.
You should tweak it a little bit, make
Please.
it canon.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, I have no outside of the pod racing game, just because I had and Shadows of the Empire. Those would be the only two and that's just because I have memories attached to those. Outside of that, if it's a non-canon game, I'm not interested.
Yeah, that's
that
what makes
was-
Fallen Order and Survivor so much better.
Yeah. That was a conversation I had recently with like another Star Wars fan. They were like not upset, but like shocked that I had never done any of the stuff that is now Legends.
It's like, I
'Cause
don't care.
I'm like,
not
I've-
invested.
I didn't grow up caring about all this stuff, so when they officially announced it as Legends, I was like,
Well, that's all the shit I
cool,
don't have
because
to deal
I
with now.
don't care anyway. So, but I
remember-
understand the people that grew up with
Yeah,
all that
'cause it's
stuff.
part of your
so
Star
I get
Wars.
it.
Like it's part of
but-
part of it for you.
But
just don't
I
have
was
a
lucky
desire.
enough that I didn't follow any of this Legends crap. So to me, don't care.
I read a few books from the library as a kid. I remember being like, "Well, they have Star Wars books. Like, what the fuck?" I thought I was just gonna be reading the book version of the movie. I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Oh, right. That
Like
it
the
was like
novelization.
Mara Jade? Who the fuck?
Yeah, I forget which one. I've seen the cover of it before. I don't remember the name of the. That sounds like the Skype
That was
thing.
my bad.
The boop. That
You kinda did.
It sounds like Skype. Was that Skype? Was
I
Kyle
didn't hear
calling
it.
it?
No,
No,
no.
that
I'm
was
plugged
me
into my
moving
droid.
this. I squeaked when I moved this.
Yeah, I remember reading a few of the books and liking them, and like I said, playing the Shadows of the Empire and on the 64 and stuff. But yeah, I'm just not interested. But what do you guys think we're gonna get out of Celebration? You think there'll be anything where you're like, "What the? Didn't see that coming"?
There probably will be one thing like that, but the thing I'll bet is Ahsoka for sure. Like, obviously, you got to get something.
If we
Ahsoka.
don't, I mean, like, if we don't get Ahsoka in the Mandalorian season 3, like, I'd be
I'd
shocked.
be shocked too.
Yeah.
I also think they're gonna reveal who's playing Thrawn at Celebration.
Oh, I hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring him out on stage.
They
at
might
the
as
panel
well,
for
like,
Ahsoka.
a lower announcement, too, is just announce Bad Batch Season 3, like, just lower stuff, too.
Yeah, Evan wants that really bad.
I really do. Like, I can't believe that. If
Just
you
a
go
date.
back,
We know we're getting it. Yeah.
go
Do you
back
want
and
that
listen
bad
to...
that Magic Band yet?
No.
I wore that to Epcot today. Seriously.
Get rid of the
like-
fucking
I only
thing.
have one Bad
You
Batch
don't wanna
thing in
keep
my
it?
house, and it's
I
tech.
have one.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, it was an extra one that we bought, and then it didn't get got out of here.
Giveaway?
I still don't win
Yeah,
any
I've
other,
tried.
but I'll keep tech
No,
as
we'll
my
do, like,
only
an
Bad
Instagram
Batch
giveaway.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That works. We'll do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah. So what else do you think? Anything?
I'm trying to
any
think of
new
something big
shows?
because I
Something
agree with
Andor?
everything you guys have said thus far.
Something
Like those
Andor,
are
maybe?
like not obvious, but like yeah, those are
things that should be
layups.
talked
Let's
about.
do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
An
I would love
Andor
if they-
trailer, Andor footage.
Maybe.
I know I saw a
Well,
not a behind the scenes, but I saw a fan, somebody recording like a stormtrooper, like just like a group of 6 of them walking on a very Coruscant looking like
Okay.
hallway. I don't know. It was outdoors though.
Yeah.
So I think they're filming it right now.
For sure.
So I don't know if they'd have a
They
trailer.
had. I will say, when I was there, they had been filming for like 7 days or something. 13 days, like 2 weeks, I think, not even 2 weeks, and they had footage to show at Celebration for that. So it's very possible.
That was like that
Andor?
behind the scenes sizzle reel
No,
thing.
no, no. There
or
was
that
footage. It was.
footage?
It was.
Oh.
It was.
When you went in May.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
but
was-
Andor was like done by then though. Andor was like getting
Yeah, but
ready
I'm
to
talking
come
about
out.
Ahsoka. They did for Ahsoka.
Oh, that's right. That's
that-
right.
that-
They-
I was
they-
thinking Andor.
Sorry,
That's why I said
I
the
meant-
behind the scenes thing.
Sorry, I meant.
You're good.
I meant Ahsoka. They had footage after only filming for 13 days.
Oh,
with
sure,
Ahsoka. So
okay.
it's possible that they could
For
show
Andor,
something.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
I'm
Man, would-
very curious who they.
Speaking like of Ahsoka and the
Paul
footage
Bettany
and stuff,
would be a
like-
great Thrawn.
Yeah, they could do it. I mean, freaking Snoke and Kino Loy, same actor. So yeah, you could
He
do
could
it.
be a fucking dope.
It'd be fun, yeah.
Who else would you put?
For Thrawn?
Yeah. Because you have to have somebody who's intelligent.
I think the
And
voice actor Mickelson is a decent one too. Like it's not Mads Mikkelsen, it's Lars Mikkelsen.
Jonathan Lithgow.
Is it Lars Mikkelsen? Is that his
Huh.
name?
If it's not his face, sure. If he's just doing like just motion capture for it,
It would
and then,
almost
like,
have
the-
to be his face.
and then
yeah.
like the voice would he could do. He plays Sinister so well. Did you ever watch Dexter?
No.
He plays a serial killer in Dexter,
Yeah.
and he is
I believe it.
creepy as fuck.
Such a great actor.
He's great.
I don't know. I don't know
Kelsey
who I'd
Grammer
pick.
would actually
I
work.
really- What?
Kelsey Grammer would work.
Yeah, he would.
That would actually work pretty well.
Dr. Thrawn.
Yeah,
Crane.
he was great as the Beast
He was.
in the X-Men. Who else would be a good Thrawn? Here's a left, but Daniel Craig.
Isn't that the one that was like who everyone thought the poster was when they had a poster with Thrawn on it at a recent celebration?
I don't remember that.
I don't recall that.
I can't remember
Rumor.
who it was.
Daniel Craig is such a good fucking actor. Logan Lucky, he plays like the hillbilly redneck guy, pulls it off completely.
That movie has a lot of good performances, but it's so bad.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's fun.
It's definitely fun.
It's stupid as shit. But
It's
it's
like-
fun.
but it's like
They've filmed it
trying
my
to
whole
be
time.
partially Talladega Nights with like Will
It's-
Ferrell, but it's not.
It's Ocean's
like,
11 meets Talladega Nights.
Yeah, and it doesn't really nail either of those. It's so weird.
I think you could crush it because again, that's a good one. That's a
Mhm.
good call, Daniel Craig. I'm patting myself on the back.
Toot. I have to get a
Daniel
toot
Craig
your
was
own
so
horn
good in that
button.
though that I just when you said that I was like, oh yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
Like that's how good he was.
Yeah,
in that.
he was incredible in that
Yeah.
movie. It's not that kind of movie, but if he was nominated for it, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
he was that good.
because I didn't even see him.
You don't see him at
Mhm.
all. Like he plays a fucked up redneck, crazy person.
He's like the explosives guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Of the crew. Yeah.
He's crazy in that movie in a fun way.
I'm trying to think of big announcements for Celebration. Like
Jedi Fallen Order 3.
maybe
We'll see
you
some
never know,
more footage
but
of Fallen
I doubt
Order,
it.
right? Or Survivor.
No, it'll be
right?
out already, right?
No, no, it
No,
won't.
it's not out yet.
Oh, well, they can't do another panel on fucking.
They won't do
April
another
20th. I don't think
panel,
they're
but I
going
bet
to.
they show some footage. Or
They might do a
something.
showcase.
Yeah,
but
like
whatever.
a showcase.
If you're gonna do anything, you should have it on the floor as a playable demo.
Oh
They
hell
might
yeah!
have that. They gotta have.
They
that.
might have that. Yeah,
Have
They
EA
might.
have a panel or like a booth set up on the floor you can play it.
Yeah.
yeah, like a
Like
beta
demo
version.
level. Yeah, like a. Remember the old PlayStation like demo discs?
I do.
Yeah, those are fucking cool.
That's how I got into Metal Gear Solid. I played
Really?
the demo disc, and I was like, "Up, yep, got to get this game."
Those things were effective.
Star Wars did that with the movie DVDs. You could put the DVD in, and it was I think Republic Commando. It was like a playable level.
Really?
On the original Xbox.
Oh, that's wild.
Well, I've played that level because I put in my Attack of the Clones. I think it was,
Really?
and it was Republic Commando. Yeah, just
That's
like one level.
like on a bonus disc or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no
Yeah.
idea they ever
That's
did this. That's
fucking
cool as
cool.
hell.
Yeah, I still have that DVD. It's at home right now. I don't have an original
I gotta go on
Xbox
YouTube
to
and
play
look
it,
that up.
but
Right, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Is that like common knowledge?
it has to be because it's like maybe no one like really
I didn't
paid
know
attention
about
to
that.
it.
I didn't know
but
about that.
One of them also had a playable Lego demo too, like a level of a Lego Star
That's
Wars.
cool. Do you remember? This was random. Do you remember the dual disc CDs?
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
like DVD on one side and CD on the other.
Yeah,
I had a
Oh, yeah.
Chevelle one.
Oh,
And
funny.
There was a
Oh,
great version of the Clincher. They do it called version 103. You can get it on iTunes now, but for a long time it was
Uh-huh.
kind of lost.
Oh, sure.
Because it was just on that,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that DVD side, the DVD side of
Right.
the CD.
A side, B side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Such a
man.
weird fucking time. We lived through a really weird technological change.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know. Like the last VHS that I bought was Phantom Menace, because that's when they had just started doing DVDs too.
oh, that's funny.
So I had the VHSs for all of them, and then Phantom Menace came out. But then Attack of the Clones was DVD, Revenge of the Sith was DVD. So then I had to go buy all of them again on DVD.
I wonder what the sales figures are for like worldwide all-time physical Star Wars media purchases are.
Ooh.
It's gotta
That's
be
a good
fucking
one.
crazy because
Yeah.
they've done so many different releases.
It's
Yeah.
They
true.
did the special editions. They did like the whatever the fucking ones were called when they first came out on. They had like remember that like big pack of VHSs like the gold.
The gold one, I've got that one.
They had a gold and silver. Like one was
The
widescreen.
Big
one
Bang
wasn't.
Theory kind of
Yep.
made fun of this when they went to the showing
It
of.
was 6 seconds of extra
Yeah.
footage.
Like it totally changes.
the-
It's like that's essentially anyone else you release it like
yeah.
No
Like,
one
there's-
gives a fuck.
there's-
No one gave a fuck about the Spider-Man thing. When
Yeah.
they released that. No one
I
gave
know.
a fuck.
I don't give a shit. There's Snyder cultists right now who are going to his charity event at the end of April who are like, oh, there's the Green Lantern scene's going to be in the Snyder cut, which is cool, but it's like, all right, let's just move on, So
That's the Shazam 2 problem. Like, does it matter? Who knows?
I know that's why it's doing poor.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
what
it
I
doesn't
said
matter.
Last Fourth Mother Box because like nobody gives a shit because it's
Mhm.
like you came out and said James Gunn's rebooting the universe after the Flash, so. Now, if people don't show up to see the Flash, I'd be shocked because that's got Michael
They will,
Keaton in
'cause
it.
just for
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
I think people are so checked out. I think people don't give a fuck because they're like, why would I go get invested in this thing that's not
well,
going to pan out?
Well, the Flash is going to pan out because that's what resets everything. So it's going to
Yeah.
build from that.
It's
So
those two
it's-
things.
yeah.
Oh,
Michael
so this
Keaton's
does
in it.
count.
Yeah.
Flash counts.
Michael
Yeah.
Keaton's
Oh,
in it,
okay.
and it counts. That's why people care.
Well, yeah, Michael Keaton's going to get people in the seats.
That's
no
what I'm
matter
saying.
But like, I think. People
Did you hear
like-
what Kyle predicted though on Fourth Mother Box?
Yes, but I was drinking. I don't remember what he said.
Well, it's fair. I did. People
And
need.
anytime
If you
you
ever
have
listen to
to-
Fourth Mother Box,
you
you
have
need
to have a
drink.
drink because I mean, even
Jeez,
you
you-
do it.
Yeah, right.
You drink
At
on
night,
Fourth Mother Box. Yes.
if we ever record like on a Friday night, I'm 1,000% drunk. We'll be drunk by the end of that episode.
Well, we're going to record something on the Halcyon, so there's one.
Remember when we did that one? Was it you, me and Kyle, or was it just you and me?
when I
recently, and we
surprised
drank
him,
like that fucking whole thing at Early Times, that bottle, and I was just drinking it with ice.
Yeah,
and I didn't
that's
realize how
when
much
we-
I drank.
that was Kyle and I were doing
Not
a
surprised.
Fourth Motherbox show on a Saturday
That
night.
was bad even for me, dude.
And oh yeah, if you go listening to that episode, Brad is
I was
gone.
gone.
And
I don't drink it with ice, and so the ice waters it down.
Yep.
And so that's a strong bourbon, but it's watered down. So like you're not really it doesn't taste like you're drinking that much booze.
Yeah. Mhm.
And so that's why I drink it straight, because I know exactly how much I've had, and like you can go like, holy shit, okay, I'm starting to feel it. But we were just talking.
Yeah.
I just kept pouring. Like I wasn't trying to drink like that.
it was a
Holly
surprise
had
to
to come
Kyle.
get me, didn't she?
Either that or you took an Uber.
It was an Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not drive.
From the garage to the apartment. No.
No, this was at his
Remember the
place.
garage? Yeah, yeah. This was in the back cave because it was
come
Fourth
get me?
Motherbox. Yeah.
Brad, you're in the garage. Just walk. Come on.
Yeah,
Wait a
that was-
second. No, I need to drive.
That was because that stuff is so fucking good, and like when it's watered down, you just didn't taste it. That's why I don't drink anything unless it's straight or in like Jack and Coke, because then I go,
Yeah.
I've had a can of this, I know exactly how much that is per can. I've got it down to a science. All right, anything else from Celebration? I got to get to
Trying to
Epcot.
think of more obscure things. I feel like
New
I think we'll
animation
get-
show.
Potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, they got to fill Disney Plus content somewhere. You think they'll have like a revised announcement schedule? Like, here's what we're doing.
Like a new timeline thing.
I would hope.
I will say
Yeah.
this: the European celebrations tend to be smaller. Like the news that
'Cause
came out of the
they know
last
most
one.
of us can't get there. So
Exactly. I mean, it's
And
just
this is just after the last one. Not even. This is less than a year
yeah,
from the last,
The last
one. So
one.
we should temper our expectations.
yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to think.
The
small.
biggest news from the last time they were in London was that Thrawn was going to be in Rebels.
Dang.
That was the big
Which
news.
people
of
probably
Celebration.
lost their minds because he was Legends,
Yep.
so like he's canon.
That
And
was the
that's
last
how
time-
that discussion got started with me and that other
Mhm.
fan. They were like, "Have you read the Thrawn books?" And I'm like, "No, but they're not canon."
I
so
have a
don't care.
guess. It's not that big, but it's big for us. 2 lightsabers will be announced for Galaxy's Edge.
Oh,
Yoda's
I
and
was thinking-
Keller and Beck.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that because that was my favorite panel of that.
I was
celebration.
thinking
yeah,
about a
that was
park
insane.
That was
announcement
so
too,
fun.
but I wasn't gonna say it because I'm like, it's not gonna be a park announcement. They're in England. Who cares? But I was thinking
It's the whole company, though. Yeah, I
that's
mean, like,
true. I'm thinking they're gonna announce Bo-Katan in Disneyland.
They'd be like, "You've all had a chance to head over on
Ooh.
your." Wait, say it again.
Bo-Katan going to Galaxy's
Actually,
Edge in
what would be
Disneyland.
smart is if they
Ooh.
gave a Galaxy's Edge a Paris update while they're in London. They're not
Yes.
far from it.
Oh, that's a
They
good
should.
call.
That would be
They
smart
should.
as hell.
That's a good call.
There's my pick.
There you go. That's
They
a good
I'll say
should,
that.
and they need to make it either different time
I have
or a
heard-
different planet because that's why I think they've put a pause on
different
it.
pla-
They're
I
like,
would
let's
go
do
do
it
it
I've heard it
differently.
immediately.
got completely canceled.
Yeah, like that's what a lot of people have heard.
I've heard
It's
that it's-
still
yeah.
on the wall at Paris.
Yeah.
It's clear as day that there's a Galaxy's Edge coming to what's behind the wall.
I hope so.
But I think they put a pause on it because they're like, okay, some of the dumb fans don't like the sequel trilogy, so maybe we can make it original trilogy or something. So
the French don't care.
right, but they'll get us Americans to be like, it's different. I gotta go. Like if it's different,
Hell yeah, I'm
Well,
I'm
I-
already
I
I'm
had
already
heard-
going to Paris one day. But like I'm going to that
I'm gonna
park.
go back.
for
I had
sure.
heard that the flight simulator was going to be an X-wing and not the
the
Falcon.
Falcon, yeah. Because
That
they even showed in the
I also
art
did hear, yeah.
an X-wing parked instead of the Falcon. So yeah,
Yeah.
but they'd be smart to do it different. I hope they announce it.
I
and
hope
it's,
I can
it's something
find
different.
someone
I hope they
streaming
say.
that panel because I want to see the consumer panel.
Yeah,
Fuck, this is the kind of shit I fucking hate that I'm going to miss.
Kyle's here. We'll have fun
That
with
doesn't
him.
make me feel better.
damn.
I know. I was lobbing that one. Yeah. Speaking of which, I've got T-Rex booked. I got 2 spots. I was able to get 6. So
Sweet.
you, me, Kyle,
Pre.
Courtney. I didn't know if you were.
What day is
working.
it again?
It's on Easter Sunday at
I
3:30.
will be working, but it's at 3:30.
Yeah, sorry,
That's not gonna happen.
For whatever reason, T-Rex is like incredibly.
It's hard as shit to get.
It is.
I don't know why.
No, I know
It's
why.
'cause of
I
all
figured
the
out last
dumb
time.
resort fatties. These
No,
guests are
it's
stupid.
not that. It's never full. If you're part of the Landry's Club, they hold a certain pack of reservations for you specifically.
So you have the privilege of being
Exactly.
Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, Rainforest Cafe, T-Rex, Yak and Yeti's on there.
It
Yeah,
is.
list.
I always forget that they're the
Yak and
same
Yeti's
company. Like,
amazing.
Yak and
how?
Yeti's the shit.
I love it.
But
That
then the
Kobe beef burger.
it's not the same as the restaurant company.
I don't remember
But
what I
the
got.
guy that designed Rainforest Cafe, the building, designed the boathouse. So it's like,
That's
Oh.
cool.
how do you
Boathouse
do all
is
these
cool.
weird things?
Hey,
Like,
man, talented motherfucker to
Yeah.
pull off
But
the cheesiest restaurant in the world.
Kyle and
with
I are
T-Rex.
going to eating wise. He's never been to La Crêperie de Paris.
I've been there once.
That's good.
It was all right.
The crepes. Crepes are good.
Yeah.
I don't love crepes. So
Oh,
that's a
crepes
me-
are good.
it's a me
Kyle,
thing.
don't listen to crepes.
It's
are
a
good.
me thing. I really
like
don't
it.
love crepe.
It's not my
crepe
favorite
sauce.
restaurant, but I would go again.
Yeah,
I like it.
And then we're doing
Yeah.
the Plaza at Magic Kingdom.
Fuck yeah.
I've still
that's
never
what I'm
been.
talking
That's
about.
one I got to get to.
Make sure you get the loaded fries. They
Loaded
are
fries?
fucking nice.
I've eaten there before a while ago.
Their
But
Reuben is fucking phenomenal. It just came back on the menu too.
Did it?
Fuck yes.
nice.
We go there just for that fucking Reuben. We'll
Hell
go.
yeah.
We'll go split. Oh my God! What the fuck are you doing? What's up? Come in, dude.
Creeping?
Yeah, I have it
fucking
right. in
creeping,
there.
bud.
I can't believe it. Yeah.
We're pausing the show for this.
I guess we're pausing the show. I have no idea who this is.
This is Tom. Kevin. Oh, I'm on the seat, brother. No. You caught me at a rough time. We're about to leave to go to Epcot. Are you free later?
I was gonna go to Epcot until you said you were gonna go to a podcast.
No. Well, now we're going. We're doing both.
You okay?
I'm exhausted. I haven't had any sleep in like the last few days. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm very, very low energy today.
Jump over here. Come on.
Come sit down, brother.
Come on.
Are you leaving? No. Oh, okay. Come sit down. Just come fucking sit down. Sit down. Fucking weirdo showing up at the garage unannounced.
Best part is, I totally piggybacked into the neighboring apartment complex. And I went through. I'm like, when did they paint this?
We used to live there.
Did you?
We moved from there to here. That's hilarious.
Before my time.
Yeah, I don't think I knew you then.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up.
For sure.
Anything else from Celebration we want to talk about?
No.
No, I feel like
I said
a lot
what
of park stuff,
yeah.
actually, more than I thought now that you mention it. But
Whose last name would you say? Yoda's?
and Keller.
Yoda's and Keller and Beck.
Kelleran.
Those
That
are
would
the
be
two,
a
I
good
guess.
one.
Man, I'll buy Kelleran before Yoda.
Maybe we'll get a date
Like,
on
I can't
Caleb
believe
Doom.
I'd say that, but
Oh, yes.
Might get a
They'll
Doom
think-
date.
It'll
will they do
probably
another
announce
poll, or do you think they'll just straight up Yoda and Kelleran?
I hope they do another poll. They're
I don't-
fun.
The polls are dumb because y'all pick stupid shit.
No, they're dumb because you lose. They're fun for me.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
2
you
and
and I
0.
both know that if it hadn't
No.
have been for the success of Survivor and it being hot at the time, if you gave it the time between it coming out and now, unless let's pretend so. What I'm trying to say is, you know that fucking Qui-Gon's is more absolutely timeless and more popular than Fallen Order will. I can't fucking complete a fucking sentence. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Qui-Gon's is better. Fuck you.
I rest my case.
Y'all fucked up. Not
You don't
getting
need to say
Jocasta
anything
News.
else, but-
Jocasta News would have been the shit.
Uh,
Did it come in second place?
I think I voted for Jocasta. The more I look at the polls, because I'm like, that's the one I want out of that one. But
Did they announce who won second place?
No.
Why?
I don't. If
hey,
they
'cause
did,
if you're
I
not
missed
first,
it.
you're last. Talking
Yeah.
about Talladega Nights.
That's upsetting. If you're not first, you're last.
Who knew this was a Will Ferrell podcast?
Yeah, it's like the third time we've brought up something with him in it today.
I know what's going on.
All right, I guess that's it. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to ride Cosmic Rewind and go to bed. What the fuck was that?
That's-
It's a foghorn.
I'm surprised you don't know what that is.
Goodness, I know what it is, but you have to tell me.
It's the horn from the Muppets.
Oh yeah.
It's the end of the Muppet theme song.
Yeah, I'm so dumb.
Like
Yep.
the horn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's kind of like a comedic
Well,
timing.
wrap it up then, so we can at least
All
say
right,
our,
let's get the
say our
fuck outta here.
things.
Thank you guys for listening to the show. We'll see you on the next one. I need some fucking sleep. I forgot what to say. Have a good forceman with you. Shit, Evan, please.
Sure, I think I say always, and then Tabuite, I know for a fact.
Well, I'm going to dial 911 because Brad's obviously having a stroke. Rise, Jedi Knight!